Hello all, and welcome to the zoo.
Why am I here?
Minions of the Zoo is a lovable ragtag group of misfits that sprang up initially as a fan group to Ranting Monkey, Scribe-Light, Some Dumb American, and their joint Lords of the Night livestream show. Late night discussions in Discord quickly evolved into streams of their own, with each member bringing something new and different to the table for discussion. Led by the incomparable Reject PPC and the One-Ton Hammer, the group rotates hosts known as Zookeepers.
Hello everybody and welcome to Minions of the Zoo. I am your host for this evening, One-Ton Hammer.
I will be your zookeeper tonight, Reject.
Alright, and welcome to the zoo. I am the Lucky Pop-Tart Inquisitor.
Sanguine.
Skep, Tock.
I'm Prospero.
Fat Platypus.
Chaosy.
And I'm Delahazed.
Regular streamers, they're known as minions. And special guests are known as traveling exhibits. They're on a nightly basis, so that each show has something unique and fresh for our audience. Minions of the Zoo currently streams at 10:30 Central Standard, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Main stage. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Minions of the Zoo Super Sunday Show. I'm your host, Adam of Clan Veggie the First. And I'm your host. And with me is Skep Tock
Everybody.
and Foxhound.
Hello.
I hope you are both doing well on this honestly chilly Sunday evening, but then again it is fall, so you know it is what it is. How you both doing this evening, Skeptok? How you been? It's been a bit since I've chatted with you.
Yeah, it's big doings. We're notching the 70th birthday the other day.
Oh,
So a big turn of the seasons.
that
Not dead yet.
well,
In fact, I've been forcing myself to do amazing workouts every day since
hey,
since
sir,
my birthday, just to prove I'm not dead.
70 is a milestone, so happy birthday and congratulations.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, nobody who knew me back in the day would have bet that I would make it there. So,
Hey, you know,
go team.
If I was there, I'd give you a hug, and we may or may not share a happy cigarette. So there you go.
You may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Please tell the man I didn't kill anyone. I just want to have me some fun.
It's all in.
That's from my buddy John Prine.
Ooh, John Vine. Very nice. And we have with us a Foxhound.
Hello.
Now it's
I have not been here in a while.
yes. You say a year or two.
That's what it feels like. I'm not sure. The last time I was actually on the stream, I was working nights. So, and that was a while ago for me personally. But yeah, no, I'm excited. And one of the things I'm really excited about is this new upcoming Mario movie.
Oh. Well, we can talk about that in a bit. Seeing as how it's been a while since you've been here. Who was the host that you hung out with?
Oh, So that I've been a few times on with Skep Tock. I've been a few times on with.
I was going to say, you've been on with me. You've been on with Quiz that I know of. You've been on with Prospero.
Prospero, Luna, and Adam. I think you were there as well a couple of those times.
Possibly. Forgive me. I'm not trying to drill you on anything. It's just, I want to be able to. Okay, is he old hat or is he somebody who's new? And
Adam secretly wants to be a border guard.
yeah,
So he can walk up to people and say, "Show me your papers."
Show the papers.
hey,
Papers making your thought.
Well, basically, my journey with Minions of the Zoo started. So I followed Ranting Monkey back in the day. a
Oh
long time
no!
when he
Hold
made
on.
regular videos.
Are you a positive fan of Ranting Monkey? Because, look, on my show, nobody likes Ranting Monkey. Okay.
Look, I think that Jack is the true star of the morning show. Huge fan of Jack.
It's because Monkey is the straight man.
Yeah, I just saw a dip in the viewership. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I love Monkey. All right, don't get me wrong. You know I love Ranting Monkey.
We all love Monkey. Most lovable little old monkey around.
Yeah, his hot takes and all that.
Yep.
But no, hey, welcome. And as par for Sunday, usually we kind of just take it easy. It is the end of the week. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their cooling down on their weekend. I will say congrats to the New York Giants for beating the fucking Packers. Ba-bam. But at the same end, they also beat the Bears the week prior.
Dumb Bears.
But yeah, so for this evening, I didn't really have a lot of stuff to talk about. I did have some things, two in particular, but I guess I'd let you both, if you had something that you wanted to chat about, go ahead.
So, can we still be banned for speaking
Yes.
our opinions on things?
Can we?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So
Totally.
nothing that goes against the mainstream narrative.
exactly. You need to speak like a Democratic National Convention talking.
Point of privilege?
Sure, we'll entertain the point of privilege.
Well, I think this whole Nord Stream thing. What do you guys feel about that?
Well, that's pretty yesterday. I'm thinking more of the bridge to Crimea. I think that's
Oh Lord.
Well, no. What the bridge to Crimea is important symbolic thing, and I guess it's a logistical nightmare, but that's a logistical nightmare that can be solved. The Russians know how to solve. They're real good at that. The business with Nord Stream sabotage.
damn. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna
Pardon
need
me.
hold on. I'm gonna need a
Is
little
I
softener.
didn't
for
get the
this.
mute button in time. Anyway, is a whole different deal. That's really serious, and it's hard to say who would be motivated to do it. I really, the theory that the Russians did it has the
Doesn't sit with me.
doesn't make sense.
is very popular right now, but everybody's just speculating. Nobody really knows anything about this. Now they will do some pretty careful analysis on what they picked up on the hydrophones on the bottom of the ocean, which we listen to assiduously and can apply some amazing computer logic too. So I suspect they will be able to ease some cavitation noise, maybe of a certain type of submarine out of that, and that will possibly point us toward who is behind this. This was done in not tremendously deep water. I think the deepest affected area was like 235 feet deep.
Well, didn't they also say that they were able to continue the stream in even like a slightest bit?
Well, they can fix it.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's just takes money.
Although I don't know if us
Thing
saying
of it
this
is, Nord Stream is shut down.
hold on,
Nord Stream...
Skep Tock, I don't. Are we gonna be painted as Russian apologists and shit?
Oh, I hope
Who?
not.
I don't know.
I don't think.
They can probably fix the pipeline. You are a Russian oh shit. What the fuck?
Oh, it's crazy. They control the on-off switch. What's the point of blowing it up? That you know what I mean? That's where I come
Well,
from.
let's not talk about that.
That
Okay.
train of logic.
Well, sometimes you can just flip the switch. Other times you can just, blow it up. Makes
That's
sense to
true.
me. Oh, jeez.
Very true.
And Louis.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners is seeming like a good show. It's really catching on. A lot of people are banning the best girl, Rebecca. There's been controversy about that character.
Why?
Are you guys familiar with either the game or the TV show?
I'm familiar
No,
with the game.
I'm not.
Is it the same game that had a lot of update and bug issues?
Yes,
Okay.
a lot of bugs.
See, this is where I understand that there is a whole other layer to the game. The issues of the game where, the whole transgender stuff. I'm more focused on, holy shit, they released a game and it was that buggy. It was that broken.
It really is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially with the broken police system, which they're still planning on trying to fix. Modders have basically fixed the game. They pulled a Bethesda situation where they said, oh, well, you know what, we'll just let mods fix it. We'll let the hardworking fans do it. So, the console players weren't so lucky.
Oof. So wait, so what's the new news for it?
Oh, they recently dropped an update in the game that adds a lot of the scenes and a lot of content and kind of Easter eggs and nods to the animated series. So I kind of wish more games would do that. I wish more media would do that, have interactive, updates within each other.
Something that caters to the audience. Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Definitely.
Ooh. Well,
You guys following the election at all?
what's that?
You guys following the electoral politics at all?
Yeah, a little bit so far.
Just see what happens in the midterms.
I'm hopeful. It's beginning to look like a lot of people are waking up to the fact that there's a lot of career politicians, and it's not just a goofy movie type of thing, It just baffles me that it was right in front of everybody's faces for so long. Like, dude, yeah, there's people who are, they're politicians, and they don't mean anything for the people they represent. They're doing it for their job. And now,
Oh, a perfect example. Oh, go ahead.
no.
I was gonna say Beto O'Rourke.
Oh,
Uh, that man has been a failure. I remember being a child. I I remember being a literal child and hearing about that person and how bad he was. And then watching, like growing up into adulthood, understanding politics a lot more. Um, I think that was one of the biggest things that really impacted me personally in my growth in politics. But there's a lot of people who didn't pay attention, and they chose not to pay attention for a long time. And now they're choosing to pay more attention once they see that things are falling apart. Like you said, it's not a goofy movie. Like it's not funny that our president, has these moments where there's clearly something going. There's clearly something that's being slowed down, right? Whether it comes to mental faculties, physical faculties, right? The stress of the job. We saw Barack Obama turn gray in 4 years. You know what I mean? From having like a full head of youthful hair to straight gray, and he looked sad. He
yeah. What did
He was tired. He got tired.
I keep seeing people talking about Biden talking about Armageddon. Did he make a speech on this or something, or?
Speech on Armageddon.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the
It
guy's.
doesn't sound good for us.
It's just. It's obvious he can't structure sentences together,
Yeah.
But he's he's.
He's a wreck. He's at the end of his life. Life has a beginning, a middle part, and an end. How about all this? And I know how it works. He's at the end. He's, losing his faculties, losing his capability. Doesn't want to admit it, but he does.
and millions upon millions of people are suffering for it.
Right, exactly. His ego is too big for him to step out of the way. Screw the American people. That's what I
So
can't
do you think
believe
we could?
about it.
Do you think we could speculate back in the last presidency when they did the 29th, it was about what they knew was going to happen
What do you mean?
when it comes to who would win the presidency and what they might have to do in order to switch seats?
I don't understand what you're making
Yeah.
reference to.
Oh, the new amendment they put in talking about if a president is not mentally there, they can impeach him. And...
25th Amendment.
Oh, the 25th
Oh,
Amendment.
the 25th, not the 29th. I am a
Yeah.
goofball.
Saying 29th, they've been busy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But then it's Kamala Harris, and we have to look into that. And then what goes into Nancy Pelosi, if that.
Oh, I really hope that would not be the case. Mrs. Ice Cream Fridge.
Hey, you know what?
Everyone's starving.
I wouldn't mind having some of those nice fridges filled with
Oh,
delicious ice cream. Come on now.
that's true.
Oh no. That's our choices.
Oh, I have one. How about Kanye West?
What about him?
Oh, if you have not heard, this is crazy. We have
About the white Lives Matter stuff? Or
yes, and also the
anti-Semitism.
Middle Eastern connection.
Sure.
For so nothing gets tagged or flagged, if you understand. That's crazy. That's crazy. I love Kanye West. He's very pro-life, and he's walking around. You guys know those concert passes. You get a little lanyard and like a plastic little holder for like a little badge thing.
Yes.
Well, he's started walking around with a picture of an ultrasound in one. Just he says he's a warrior of God, and I appreciate that, because the most punk rock thing to do nowadays is to, I guess,
Be a
like,
Christian.
Yeah, be a Christian. Be a
For
morally.
rebellion.
That's crazy. We came full circle.
How crazy is it that we've gone to the point where, yes, the most extreme is be a Christian. Just express Christian values. You are now a punk. Awesome. I love it. Hey, I'm all for
Crust
it.
punks and Christ punks.
Hey, I'm not gonna. I try not to, push the stuff out there, but at the same end, it's I can't.
West is one of those tortured geniuses.
I can't help.
I think he's.
I can't help it.
He's such a genius, it fucks him up. Just messes him up.
Well, did you see his interview with Tucker Carlson? I mean, he still is kind of on that goofy end of it, I hate to say it, but when he goes out there and is like, yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because he's doing it. I do have to say, like, he's a little bit more controlled than when he was doing interviews like back in like 2009. I don't know if you guys remember those, where he would just sit there. He's like, because I'm God, like,
Yes.
like ultra ego narcissist. But that might have been a ploy. I don't know.
No, I think from there to where we're seeing him now, I think he's learning to control it a little bit better. And
Oh, for sure.
Especially with, like, when he was talking about his ex-wife, like, she's doing this, but we're still taking care of our children,
Is that it, Adam, or is he playing 5D chess?
It could be. It could be. But
He's
then
just
again,
that bright.
I'm not gonna purchase any of his rares, so let him continue to play his games as I'm over here.
We'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's a giant gotcha at the end.
Yeah, right. Who knows?
Like, look at all these new fans.
Listen to me. Hold on. Wait. I got it right here. Bum 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 bum. Is it 5D chess or not?
It's the most wonderful game of chess I've ever played.
But that's the fun of it, well, I guess not fun of it if he's hurting people, but no,
I hope he's not.
No, if he's, finding peace in his life, go for it. I wish more people would go towards that route.
Yeah.
Find inner peace first. Find who you are first. And then you'd have a better outlook on what you're experiencing, what you're wadding through in this reality. Because unfortunately, we're still in this reality for the time being. But there is some happy measures that we can find from it. That's a horrible. I was looking over my notes as to topics as to talk about, and this probably wasn't the best one. So we'll go with Mario movie.
Mario.
Have either of you seen the Mario movie trailer?
Is this one of those new games that they're electric? They don't come on a regular, like a board.
There is
With dice that
electricity.
you throw.
Yes.
This is the ones that, and you plug it into the back of your TV. right? And the little ball goes across.
A
Is that
t-
what we're talking about?
A TV is involved.
With the joystick.
Yes, 100%. Whoa. A gamepad, not a joystick. You can veer off into a whole nother category that we don't need. We don't need to go into.
Well, they told me in the military the joystick is something completely different.
Well, there you go. Even a third path. But no. The new Super Mario Brothers movie trailer has released, and I don't know. I don't know if I can show it. I don't think I can show it. But
no, you don't show it.
Yeah, probably. But it hit a whole bunch of boxes. It opened up with Bowser going off to a penguin kingdom, and the penguins tried to fight back by throwing snowballs, and obviously Bowser was like, no. And then we hopped into Mario coming in, and hey, we're gonna go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Obviously, it was a quickly put together animatic of what they had to work with.
Hype generation.
Yeah. My personal okay. I would like to, if it's okay with you, both of you. I got my quick outlook, and then my synopsis of what I think the movie's gonna do, and then some illumination things I think that they're gonna try and put in there, but we'll see. But the quick overview, I kind of like it. I like how it's going. I was kind of worried as to how the voice acting is gonna be. It's clear that Jack Black has a voice changer to make him sound lower pitched. So we'll see how that goes. But Chris Pratt kind of sounds okay. But the synopsis, I think, since they've made mention that they have casted Foreman Joe, Foreman Mike, or whatever the name of the guy is who works in it's from Wrecking Crew. They said they already have a voice actor for him. So I think it's gonna open up with Mario and Luigi working in like a construction area, and they're gonna pop in Donkey Kong, and so we'll have that whole structure going off in the front of the start of the movie. And then when we see Mario falling into the pipe, I think that's the middle of the movie. He falls into a pipe and finds himself in the Mushroom Kingdom.
The classic call to action.
Yes, and then I think I would think because Miyamoto was during the direct, he was talking about Easter eggs. I think a nice Easter egg, or I'm hoping, would be Mario talking to Luigi saying like, look, we were doing cement work, we were doing underwater treasure diving, call back to the old Game and Watch games that they did, and just be like, oh yeah, we were doing this, but I needed an adventure, and then all of a sudden Mario finds himself in the pipe, and he goes to the Mushroom Kingdom. Now I think it looks like Luigi follows behind afterwards, and he gets in trouble in the Haunted Mansion type of stuff. Mario goes, that's subplot, and then ultimately, they rescue the princess. I just hope it doesn't fall. Look, we don't need to see Princess Peach punching Bowser. It's bad enough that already that there's hints that Bowser's gonna have a musical moment, and I think Jack Black has a thing in his contracts that he has to sing or do some sort of melodic type of stance. So he has to do some goofy shit where it's like blah 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 blah, and it's.
So we're thinking there might be an evil villain singing monologue about his plans and dancing around a table with a map where he like spins.
Oh no, yeah. I definitely think, and here's okay. With Jack Black, I was watching some of his there's footage of him talking at I think it was Comic-Con after the trailer, obviously. And he was talking, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a question and answer, and where's my throne? Oh, here's my throne. But you can clearly tell that he has a voice changer, like the Batman voice changer thing. But it's still Jack Black, and nothing against him, but it's Jack Black. He's a character.
He's unmistakable.
Yeah,
he's one of those character actors where they're like,
who it
okay,
is
we're
right
gonna,
there.
100%.
Yeah,
like The Rock, like Dwayne
Yes.
Johnson was with himself. Jack
Great
Black always
example.
plays
Great
himself.
example.
You wouldn't it's like, okay, we cast Arnold Schwarzenegger for this person. Okay, it's like, you're gonna get, okay, I am somebody, and now I am here to do this part. Thank you very much. It's like,
to fix the pipes. I'm Mario.
so it's like, but I'm still interested to see how it goes. Because so far, even though I was seeing people saying Chris Pratt, it didn't sound like, Mario was like, it's like, okay, but
He also didn't sound like Chris Pratt to me.
Yeah, he
when
didn't.
I watched the trailer.
Yeah.
So that's good. Unlike Bowser, but I'm not saying that's bad. I love Jack Black and Chris Pratt equally. They're literally my two favorite actors. I loved. I'm sorry to side note, but just for everyone watching, if you didn't hear about it, Chris Pratt got in some hot water because on his Instagram he posted that he hunted hunted some deer, and then he dressed the animal. And he was posting pictures like, wow, he's like, hey, I'm gonna feed my family, blah blah blah. And then everyone's like, oh no, you can't do that, you're a Hollywood guy.
Yeah,
and he got
not
in trouble
allowed to
for wearing
that.
a Gadsden flag shirt, all that kind of stuff. Wonderful guy, and a handsome fellow. I did finger guns if you heard the snap.
Hold on, so, well, they're, of course they're gonna be against the hunting, they can't help themselves.
Oh,
that shit.
of course.
I'm more worried with Charlie Day, is his name, right?
Yeah, Always Sunny.
Yeah. Being Luigi. Oh, jeez. At least, okay, because again, Jack Black, it sounds like he has a voice changer, so he can sound as Jack Black as he wants. At least they're adding I'm gonna be garbled on this. They're adding that.
Yeah, and they might even change it up from the trailer to make it a little bit more unrecognizable. Might not happen, but it still might.
Exactly. But Luigi, oh my goodness. Please be good. Oh, please be good.
I feel like that's a pretty good spot on cast because I mean, right, he always does those like high pitched like blah, 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 and if him just doing a little bit of an Italian American accent in there, he's like, hey, I think he might be able to successfully pull off Luigi. I'm hopeful.
Honestly, I think the way it's looking, it looks pretty good. I do hope that they show a shot of a Koopa Troopa taking one of the penguins and walking him over the ledge, like Mario 64. Um,
I really hope that that there's some sort of cameo or Easter egg to the old '80s Mario Brothers
Oh!
movie.
That
No,
would be
the
awesome.
movie. Yes, I was gonna
That would
say.
be awesome.
Have an if you don't have an old school looking Goomba, where it's just the giant trench coat and the little Goomba head, at least have a scene where they're doing the little shuffle dance, like in the
Oh yeah.
when the elevator. It's like do
Oh,
do
yeah.
do do. Yes.
Or like even just like a background character, like walking down the street. Like it looks like a human, but he's got the weird spikes. But I mean, you got to think about the pressure that that the creators of this movie are under, because they have to know that if they fail or they fail to impress like 5% of the audience, they do not want to be known as the sequel to Mario and Luigi Mario.
Oh no. I think it's even more. It's there. I think the animation studio is looking at it like, if we do a good job and doing what Nintendo wants with Mario, we can do The Legend of Zelda next.
Now
Oh
that is
yeah,
And
I'd love to see Zelda.
and I think that's where the money is. I think that's why they're looking at whatever Nintendo wants. And again, hey, yes, even more so, have Miyamoto, have Nintendo looking over their shoulders and saying, no, the Toads need to look this specific way. No, this needs to be this specific way. This is our shit. Yeah,
Enforce canon.
exactly.
No retconning. Fuck that.
If Nintendo had their own animation studio, they wouldn't need to go out to Illumination. Not to say anything wrong against Illumination.
Seems like they've got $1. They could hire that done.
They should. Honestly, they should.
They must.
They-
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you, the way that decisions like these are made at Nintendo, they've looked at this and said,
Sadly, though, I think they're looking
I don't
at
know why.
The theme park avenue,
mm,
because they have 2 of them opening up, one in Japan and one in California, I want to say. And I think they're looking at putting their fundage towards that, but if you're going with animation, yeah, you gotta. I wouldn't trust Western animation studios, because they're, again, this is where it's, you're gonna see Western bullshit where it's gonna be, we're gonna see, okay, we're gonna see some shit where we're like, the princess like Hadoukens the fucking Bowser and shit like that. Like we're gonna see some goofy shit like that. It's like, why does that have to be there? Because Western studios, so we have to do something like that.
You have to pander to the literal smallest audience possible.
Yeah, we couldn't
pander
just
to
have
Twitter.
Princess Peach just, hey, thanks for rescuing me, here's some cake, it has to be, no. And I only say this because I don't know if either of you saw the there was a leaked, I don't know if it was leaked or if it was intentionally dropped, but it was the rough take of Jenna Tardovsky's Popeye animation, and in it, at the end, fucking Olive Oil beats up Bluto, and it's like, where would Olive Oil beat up Bluto? The whole point of Olive Oil is that she's just like a string bean, like that's the whole point.
Yeah.
It makes no sense for her to be all of a sudden like, yeah, no, I'm gonna stuff. Ugh.
Well,
And
that's exactly the thing, because if Princess Peach was that capable in hand-to-hand combat, she wouldn't be captured in the first place.
Exactly.
But one of the things, we don't have to do it that way. We could do something where it can still be girl power, but in canon, okay. Now Mario returns Peach. Now she's back at the thing. Peach can be a really smart and intelligent. If anyone here is familiar with Adventure Time, Princess Bubblegum, she was a scientist in there. Well, of course, Princess Peach is gonna have to be some kind of intelligent if she is running a kingdom,
Yep.
a successful kingdom where everyone's happy.
Well, honestly, that is addressed in Mario Odyssey. At the end of that, spoilers, um, both Bowser and Mario um, that ask her to be her, the bride, and she says, "No, I'm gonna go off and hang out with this ghost hat and go travel the world." Um, she dips on both Mario and Bowser, so it's
And kingdom.
yeah, she does her own thing. So it's like, and the same thing with fucking Pauline, like Mario's first lady. She's becomes mayor of New Donk City. So I mean, it's one of those things where it's like Nintendo already had, like, yeah, we don't have to, it's not a goofy, cookie cutter, fairy tale thing. Um, there's no need to change it. So I just hope this Illumination, they keep their paws out. I will say though, I think they might try and sneak a Toad who looks like a minion.
That would be cream of the crop.
I think it'd be
Be
one of
excellent.
those. Yeah.
I can already
Be
imagine
nice.
the memes where it zooms in and then it says, in
Yeah.
pack text it says Minion Toad, Minion Toad.
This is
Like
Toad
top
has
text
like
box.
goggles or something like that,
Yeah.
and overalls.
Overall. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh man. Ah. But yes. Super Mario Brothers the movie. I do hope they have at least one Easter egg that calls back to the original movie. And no Illumination animation quips. Look, keep your narcissism to yourself.
Yeah. Like if this was Pixar and then they're putting like, oh, hey guy, did you know that A113 was the animation studio that, yes, we knew in like 2004, please stop making YouTube shorts about it. They put it in every single one of their movies. We all caught on.
Yeah, at some point they gotta step off of that.
Oh, I like what Mash said. People seem to forget that when Mario was first introduced in video games, he had a New York accent. And hey, Mash, nice to see you, my friend.
Oh, hey, man. That's the thing. I was watching the Mario movie, with John Leguizamo, and Bob Hoskins. Like I said, he pretty much, like, that was a basic between him and Captain Lou Albano for the live action TV shows. That was it. It was a Brooklyn person, as a guy living in New York. You'd have that solid, I guess, basic accent, and that's why it's like. But then again, then you go to Charles Martinet, who is the voice actor for Mario, and he's a ha ha, let's go, it's a Mario, and it's pizza pie, nobody would want to watch that for a fucking 2 hour, So, but at the same end, it's like you got to find a good balance between them.
I always figured that they would sound like Click and Clack, the Tappet brother. That's the way I thought their accents should always sound.
Sound like what?
Click and Clack, the Tappet brothers. Magliosi brothers, the two brothers in Boston who had the NPR show. They used to fix cars. They were mechanics. It was a car show on Saturday. One of the most popular shows in the history of National Public Radio. Really in the history of radio, period.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I like it's just your
Ton of YouTube. You can listen to it all you want. Click and Clack, the Tappet brother, the Magliosi brothers, two Italian guys from Boston. One had a PhD in, I want to say, mechanical engineering from MIT. The other one had a master's in business administration, but they were just car mechanics. That's what they did.
See,
It was a fascinating show. One of the best shows ever.
and see that's I'd appreciate that type of voice actor, as opposed to, again, with what people are saying, it's just Chris Pratt. I mean, I hope he changes his voice. you know, that's the problem with,
because
you know.
if the full cast is gonna be just like Hollywood actors that we all know, that's not gonna be fun. We, as adults, we would also like to enjoy the movie, right? Hopefully my daughter will want to see it. She loves Mario, but it's one of those situations where, like, okay, yeah, like, who exactly are you making it for, right?
Oh,
So it'll
yeah.
be interesting to see, like, the full movie and its full context and who the target audience truly is, right? Because
This is a compound audience. They're going for this.
Yeah.
You've got everybody from boomers. And you'll have boomers like me who want to interested in Mario Brothers. To the latest 10-year-old.
Yeah.
It's really an interesting marketing problem. How do you market?
Well, hold on, Skep Talk. Would this be something that you'd take your grandchildren to go see?
Oh, definitely will. Definitely will.
So, like, I'm looking at it like this is. Yeah.
Of course, my grandchildren are all essentially my youngest grandchild is 11 years old, about to turn 12. So they're of an age.
It'd be
Definitely would
something
be interested.
easy to watch,
Yeah.
Not like
Hey.
the old 80s one though, or
No.
90s one.
90s. The 90s were they were a fucked up time but that notwithstanding. Hey, bud, I'm gonna have to dip. But I had an hour that I wanted to come over and spend with you guys here on the show.
Hey.
It was wonderful speaking to you again, Tock.
Real
Yeah,
pleasure. Always a pleasure being here with my old buddy Adam. Adam and I. Adam was probably the first minion I knew the best, and you were one of the reasons that I came over from the Monkey Crew and started listening to the streams, and then you and I started cutting up in chat. And pretty soon I was hosting.
Hey, come on, man! Don't
I
paint
was
me
sucked
as
into
a,
the vortex. I gotta tell you, I didn't do it.
Don't paint me as a gateway drug type of thing.
All right, but I gotta get out of here. I will catch you later, man.
Hey, you have a good night, Skep
Our
Talk.
brothers. Good night.
That's good.
Yeah, we should. I guess we should probably close it off. Been running an hour.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Adam, it was great talking with you, man. Thank you for having me on. Now that I have an actual microphone, I don't have to use Bluetooth headphones, and I'm not in a wind tunnel all the time. Hopefully, if you enjoy my presence, I would love to be back on again.
Yeah, dude. Well, I run Sundays, so usually we hang out and play some games and do the thing on Sundays. So, you're more than welcome, as anybody. But here we go. Let's what do we do here? Let's go ahead and start off the end of the show. Was there anything you wanted to well, hold on. Skep Tock runs the show on Tuesdays. So go ahead and check out Skep Tock on Tuesdays here on the Minions show. Was there anything you wanted to I guess shill? I don't like the word shill, but
Yeah, wonderful. You can find me and some of my other gaming content on Instagram at hkz.foxhound. On YouTube, it's going to be _Foxhound. And I would just like to leave off with one quote, and it's something that I feel near and dear to my heart, and I really believe that we need this sort of outlook in these times where everything is hyper politicized and everyone is quick to jump at each other's throats. And that quote is, "My mercy prevails over my wrath," because we all have both of those inside of us. And I'm not trying to be the two wolves meme, but you know, we all do feel some type of way sometimes, and it's always good to try to understand that sometimes being the bigger person truly is the right way to go, especially nowadays.
Amen, brother. That is a good way to end the show. I will say, I want to thank you both. Well, I guess you both, Skep Tock, if you were here. But I want to thank you both for hanging out for the show. I want to thank everybody for watching. And as always, both panel and audience, I love y'all. And God bless. And the zoo is closed. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.